I'll just do it again. So my name is Francis, and this is an exercise program filmed on the 20th of the 11th, 2021. Here I have with me Peter. He's a truck driver or transport manager. Basically has problems with knee and hip stability and knee valgus while he squats. So we're going to be working on activating his glutes and strengthening his glutes, I guess. Trying to get him to use his hip better in everything he does. So yeah, so we're going to just jump into the workout. First of all, do I have permission to film you? Do I have permission to touch you? So, we've already done the warm up, so we're going to go straight to the workout. So, the warm up, we warmed up his glutes, just reminding you. So, we're ready to go. So, basically, squat push pass. So, I'm going to pass it to you, you're going to catch it. I'm going to squat down, I'm going to squat back up and pass. So, pass, squat, we're going to do 5 minutes. Nice. Last one. Okay, sweet. Next, I still don't remember the exercise. Alternating light cable, it can be band or cable pull with lunge. So basically, set up here. Enough. So basically, what we want to do here is we're doing a row, fix the tension on the band. We're doing a row, then we're finishing the row, taking a lunge back, taking a step back into a lunge, coming back up, and then we just repeat that motion. Do a row, do a lunge, do a row, do the same side, and then we do the other side. So, the key things we want to remember here is that we want to make sure that our torso is stacked. Our hip and torso are staying in line. We're not twisting while we're doing this, and we're driving the heel as we come back up. So, the main thing, so roll, down, yep, driving the heel, come back up, nice. Torso is nice and stacked. We're not twisting. It's good. One more rep here. Nice. And we'll just do the other side, so we don't want any imbalances. So just remembering that we want to be keeping that knee out. So as we're just not letting that knee cave, keeping the knee in line with the feet. So feet slightly pointed down. Okay, sweet. Next, we're gonna do low step up. So basically, just a step up to a low box, and we can do one leg at a time just to focus on it, or we can do both. Let's just do one at a time. But basically, step up into the box, keeping the knee out as you do it, and leaning forward into it. So you're not, keeping the weight on that hip. We're using this glute properly. Nice. Good. So we'll do the other side now. So same thing, right? We're letting the weight of our body slowly into our feet so that we can load our hip properly. Keeping that knee out as you step up, we're not letting it cave. So we're rectifying that knee valgus here. Right, we're just strengthening the glutes, the medius with a simple step up. All we're doing is just intention. That's all we're doing. Next, so we want to do ab exercise for stability, just to work on his trunk, his upper stability. But we don't want to push him too hard with anything since he's got high blood pressure. So pull-off press is probably one of the best movements you could do. Basically, the idea with the pull-off press is that we're just Same thing with every densify, it's all about intention. So we're keeping our torso stacked the whole time. We're resisting that urge to rotate, and we're bracing, we're flexing the abs. So just pull the band with tension, so it's trying to pull us away, and we're just fighting that urge. Hold it out for a few seconds, and then go back. We'll just repeat that for a few reps on each side. Some tension with the band, push your hands straight, nice, and ribs down, flexing the abs, keeping that tension again. Nice. Stop. I'm just trying to go through a few reps like this, and like I said, do it outside so that you don't have any down. Very nice. So, lastly, we're going to just go through some cool downs. So, we would cool down on an exercise bike for a bit, but we're not going to do that. Instead, we're just going to run through the stretches real quick. So, we're going to do 2 lower body and 2 upper body stretches. First one we're going to do is a lunge stretch. So, same thing, kind of like. Alright, this is a separate video, sorry. So, lunge stretch, get into your lunge position, flex your glutes, brace your abs. Imagine that you're driving your knee towards this foot. So you're almost trying to make them meet. And you just hold that for about 30 seconds. Really trying to just get a better contraction, really. We're not really moving. We don't want to force any positions that are awkward. All we're doing here, finding a tight spot and flexing the glute as hard as you can into that spot. That's where the stretch happens. Yeah. So now, flexing that glute, raising the abs down. Now imagine that you're driving that knee towards this foot, trying to make them meet each other. Now, if you want to make this worse, if this is feeling okay, you can pick this hand up and reach overhead, stretching the psoas as well. Good. And we'll just do the outside so it's just make it even. Drag that knee, make the knee. Nice. Good. And we're flexing that. Sweet. Next. How are you feeling, by the way? Sweet. Just go check up on the client. Make sure you're not dying. Yep. Next is the glute stretch. So we're going to do a 90-90 hip position. And we're just going to stretch the glutes. I just find this the most easy to get into, and it's the easiest one to play around with, because it's not aggressive or anything like that. We're just kind of relaxing into it. So, 90-degree angle, 90-degree angle. Make sure that the hips and the torso are stacked, so this side of my shoulder has to kind of like reach over here almost. And once you find that kind of tight spot, imagine you're driving your knee into the ground, right? So you're actively stretching that. You just hold that for about 15-30 seconds each side. Nice. Yeah, I'll take the torso onto it. Okay. Now, you almost wanna, wait. There you go. So you almost want to picture your spine, right? Picture your lower back reaching for the ceiling. So this, you're trying to pull your spine up to the ceiling as you're stretching onto it. There you go. And push that knee into the ground as hard as you can. Really dry that for about 3 seconds, then relax. And then breathe, use your breath, make sure you're using your breath to kind of fall into the stretch deeper. We don't want to be holding for too long, we're just doing like pulses, right? So press, and then breathe through. Nice. Do the outside, so almost done. Again, remember we're trying to reach for the ceiling. Spine, try to pull to the ceiling. There you go. Just like that. Now we're getting the upper body stretches now. So last two, and then we finally go home. So let me just make sure we're still filming it. Oh, thank fuck. So that doesn't like battery died. Okay, so lat stretch. So it's nice and simple. All we're doing is grabbing onto some sort of bar or some sort of pole, and we're just leaning back into it. So hip stack again, one arm at a time. Lean back into the opposite foot. It's kind of cool. But you can use my hand as well. You don't really need to hold on to something. You can grab onto my arm. And basically, just lean back into it and try to sit back into the opposite leg. Yeah. Nice. Try to push your head through and breathe through. Just gonna do that 15-30 seconds each side. Okay, do the other side. That armpit through, really kind of breathe and relax. Alrighty. Last stretch. We're just going to do a quick bicep / shoulder pec stretch. So hands facing downwards onto a wall. Push the palm into the wall, and then we're just going to rotate away from it slowly. Feel that stretch. Drive the palm harder. Breathe. That's it. Yep. Drive the palm, rotate away. There you go. Nice. 15-30 seconds, and we'll just do the other side.